over the trades today for Thursday, November the 9th, 2023. Looking at the hypothetical results here, we traded E-mini S&P, NASDAQ, silver, gold, and crude oil. And the net result of those hypotheticals was minus 1127.50. We were up plus 925 because we waited to start. We didn't jump in right at the open, and some of the trades were against us. The commodities were down on the day across the board. Crude oil, really did poorly. And then we had, we're 0 for 5 in the commodities, while the stock indexes were up 30 to 3,300. So positive day on the stock indexes, getting the short side on the stock indexes plus 3.3K to make up for the losses that we phased in on the commodity trades on the SR CounterTrend. And we're going to be sending out updates for this latest portfolio. If you have the stock index portfolio, you'll get this setup, which I going into today, I was kind of favoring just sticking with the stock indexes. And if you have the SR CounterTrends, you'll get these updates. If you have both, you'll get both updates. And so really sticking with the stock indexes is our main focus. And so we're just phasing in on these SR CounterTrends. There's 30 strategies here and 13 strategies here. We may go with some other adjustments here that I'm looking at. I'll explain later. So let's just go over the trades on the day that would indicate each of these. So we're going to go over each workspace and indicate the trades that would indicate each of these hypothetical trading system results. Starting with silver, we've been excited about silver. This silver setup was down on the day. It's been down 3 days in a row, and has a really nice, I don't have much data here. This is my research platform, but I don't have much data here loaded right now, but it has a long upward equity curve, and this is a normal drawdown. So we started on this right in here on this pullback, and so it took another little bit of a leg down, and it's within that normal drawdown. The thing I like most about this SR CounterTrend is it's actually removed some of the rules, and so it's actually a more simplified, more active version. It's very, very simple strategy. So you can see it says minus 1650 there. That's because yesterday's trade didn't register. There wasn't a 1400 bar. It's supposed to reset at 1400. It was a 1359 bar, not a 1400 on silver. And so I have to go back and look at how to, if you look at the portfolio calculator, something like this will show 0 on this day and then minus 1650 on this day. The net result of 2 days doesn't show up until this time when you don't get a data point for the last trade bar, which is 1400. It should be liquid enough of a market to have a trade at 1400. Unusual. Gold, minus 825 on the day. I didn't really like these short trades. I thought these markets, including crude oil especially, was due for a bounce, and it did, but it did roll over again. And so I'm talking about a bounce on a swing trade. And so here's the 3 crude oil trades we got in when these were at a decent loss. So that's how our live results were better than the hypotheticals, because like I said, I thought that this market was due for at least a swing bounce. That doesn't mean it can't get another short day trade in for a wiggle down, but I typically go with the strategies over what I like, because most of the time the strategies are more correct than I am. And so I did not like the short trades today, but we took them because we're following the systems. But we started after the systems were at a loss on these commodity markets, and so that worked to our benefit. NASDAQ strategies only 8. Viper captured a profit target near the high. Gap continuation stopped out. Robot, we have a Robot 2024 version, and it was down today. Stopped out. It can enter. This Robot version can enter at 9:35, 10:05, and 10:35. So pretty unique. And Tick Pulse was the big winner on the day, plus 2100. So nice to get in on the short trades today. The short side was profitable. The bond market, the bond auction, which is typically a non-event, could be a newsworthy event going forward. Some of these news events don't matter for many years, and then they do, sort of like CPI. And the bond auction came out today. Bonds sold off and stocks dropped with it. And then the J. Powell issued a statement at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern about determined to fight inflation for longer, and so there could be another rate hike based on that. And so the market sold off on that. Tick Pulse ES also did well, plus 925. Cobra 3 was in a long losing streak. Finally took this winning trade, plus 575. And we scaled down to 1 just on the day that, this has gone through a long losing streak. And the old stock index portfolio, well, I don't have it loaded here, it had 3 Cobras. And we scaled back to 1. And sure enough, it finally has a winner when we're only trading 1 instead of 3. But we did have Tick Pulse, and we did have this adaptive moving average trade. It was long at first, reversed to short. I didn't really like that short trade because the bond news came out, and I thought, well, the market's just going to recover. The dip buyers are really energetic. But the dip buyers kind of settled down. The market was able to drift down. And let's see, Tick Fader was up on the day on this short trade. And Tick Count Trend had some nice chop trades in here and did a good job of staying out once the market started trending down. So I will be sending out the subscription files if you're a subscriber. If you're not, you want a subscription to these strategies, contact us, or if you want it traded for you, contact us. These are the live trades once again on Thursday, November the 9th, 2023. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.